Hello everybody, this is Frozy and today I will continue my Championship Manager 93-94 save with the Barnet. So the goal is to reach the stars from the bottom of the English leagues available here. However, in details it means that we will try to reach the Premier Division first and then we'll go for the cups, including the England Italian one, which is unique event, I guess. This game is the only one where I have seen that cup. Okay, so we have played 4 friendly games, winning in each of them, and now we will have 3 games versus the foreign teams. We'll see how my team will look against those strong teams. Okay, so we still have plenty of players on the transfer list, and by the way, we still need defenders. Okay, we had this one, so I think we need to use Thomas instead of Jones. And Jones, yeah, will be played as a reserve guy because he is left-sided one. So how many central defenders do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Yeah, we still need another defenders, but first we need to sell a couple of people. Okay, let's look at the money. Still, our budget is not big enough. Okay, let's go. Play versus the Estoril. What tactics do they use? They use counter attack again. So they no, that's our tactics. They're using continental. Okay, that's probably standard for the continental teams, I guess. Probably that's it. Mhm. Okay, let's use the continental direct ball. What about the fitness? Fitness. I totally forgot how to check the match fitness here. Transfers, no. Information. How to check the fitness of my team. Goals, discipline, average home penalty, previous game, which is awesome functionality. By the way, I miss it in the modern games. This is very convenient option to be able to see the last game stats. I think this feature is one of the reasons of success for the Championship Manager 0102. Okay. Yeah, I can check the fitness on the these screens. Okay, so let's not use Thomas at the moment because his stamina is pretty low. About the midfielders, everything is good here. About the attackers, okay, probably McDonough should not play. Instead, we will use Carter, who is on the transfer list. But anyway, it's a friendly game. So I think that's fine. Okay, so we have full squad. Let's play. Okay, and we have a booking already and 0 chances. So at the moment, Portugal team looks much stronger than ours, but then we're almost get a penalty. The chances are even. So I must say we're looking pretty equal to this Estoril team. 2 chances versus 4 is not bad. Okay, the overall uh, game numbers are even in terms of the ratings as well. I think we are gonna change the guy with the yellow card, so let's swap him with with close. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, one more yellow card, but I don't think it's critical in the friendly game. And we have a goal. It's a close who has stepped in from the bench in the second half. Okay, in the second half we are looking much stronger in terms of the chances, so we keep winning. I think that with such performance, the team will be able to win the Division 3. At least I hope so. So we are winning again, having 9 chances versus 3. This is awesome. And Close has got man of the match again. So I think he will be a part of our main squad, including Jackson as well. That's great. Good attendance again. I hope that will result in additional money received from the attendance in the friendly games. But for now, I can't see any serious changes in the numbers. Oh yeah, no, I can see them already. I can see them already. Yeah. Okay, midweek fixtures. We have another game with Lille again. Our players' fitness is really good. I like I like the numbers, despite they are playing a lot of games. Okay, should we test someone's performance as well? No, or our main players are on the field. Let's use close here and test our uh, main forward selection. Okay, we should replace Carter because Carter is transfer listed. So our main players are Roy, McDonough, and Evans. Yeah, yeah, that's the best guys we could get. Okay, McDonough or Evans. Creativity and flair are equal. Just really fun. Now let's use Evans. He start a little bit better in general. Okay, he's younger. No, he's not younger. Yeah, anyway, let's use Evans. I bought green. So no, let's use green instead. Yeah, that's our top 3 forwards we will use. Okay, let's go on. As you've noticed, I'm not using the win bonus option in the friendly games because I see no sense. Is that our idea is to continental again? Our idea is to play the games and we don't care about the result. However, it's pleasant to win the games anyway. But our goal to earn additional money from the friendlies attendance if that's possible. Okay, the green has a chance, so looks like I've made a proper choice in selecting him as our main forward. And after the first half of this friendly, we are having 3 chances versus 1, despite there's no goals yet. The opposites ratings are higher and the attendance is higher, which is good. But we don't care about the ratings in those games, and we are creating a huge amount of chances, 7 versus 1 at the moment. Let's look at the stats. I think I will replace Jackson, our youngster, because his stats, his rating is lower in comparison with the other forwards. So midfielder Solar had a chance, but he's wasting it. And Lille is scoring a goal, but that's okay. Should we play someone else? No. 9 chances versus 2 is a great stats, and we have injury of our green, our forward. Okay, it's a bad event, but I hope Jackson and Close will be able to cover him. Okay, so that's our first loss, but that's not critical. Our numbers in accounts remain the same. Let's play our last game. So, what about the green? He's back and he's 100% match fit, which is good. Uh-huh. Okay, let's play the same squad again. If their fitness is quite high, and yeah, the fitness of the players is almost perfect. So let's play Continental. Seems like all our opponents from the Europe have the same tactic style. That's fine for me. Okay, so we are overcoming our Norwegian opponents in terms of the chances, and we're scoring our goal in the first half. Jackson scores again. Our youngster increases the number of key goals, and we have 7 chances versus 0. Great numbers after the first half. That's great. Let's substitute a couple of players. So yeah, Jackson get rest and let our goalkeeper play as well. Oh, it's ineligible for the game. Okay, I don't know why. And we have second goal, scored with a header by the Evans. I'm happy with my forwards already. I'm not going to spend more money on the forwards for sure, but yeah, they scored a goal, but there was a handball, so the goal was cancelled, and we are winning 2-0. So I'm going to buy a defender or two central defenders, but I will do that after I will sell one or two players from the current squad. I don't want to fill all the possible slots in my team with the players at the moment. Okay, so Close is our man of the match again, which really pleases me as a manager. So it's a pity that no one wants to buy my players. So let's get back to the main games of the season. Aston Villa is winning the Charity Shield versus the Arsenal, which is a surprising result. As I remember, oh, Marwot listed for 80,000 and they want him. That's perfect. Yes, I totally support that. And we have 3 clubs. Would you like to play more? One more chance to pay more money to my team. 100,000 of pounds. That's perfect. So he joins Southampton and I receive, a plenty of money. One more offer. Great. Now finally I'm happy to receive the offers for the players and to free the place in my squad. So now I will be able to buy, okay, a couple of more strong players who will help me to get success in this season. Okay, what about the money? We have 1,080 hundred pounds available, and let's go to the transfer list and search for some defenders recommended by our scouts. No, not forwards. Uh, this guy from the Bolton, well, I wouldn't like to pay 1,000 of pounds for a single player because my budget is not so big at the moment. Okay, do we have someone suitable here in the bottom? I hope so, but oh, Rowett, by the way, Rowett from the Cambridge requested a move. 20 years, he's a youngster. I think this guy can be a good substitute because Cambridge was the club where 2 cheater players were added in this game. However, they are not available in this version of the game. Their names were Orozco and Collis, as I remember. So probably this guy is also a cheater. Okay, requested move, defender, the stats is okay, and the skills are good, and his value is not so big. So yeah, I want this guy. I want this guy. I hope he will make my team stronger. So he wants 4-year contract, 3-year contract is fine, and let's offer him this sum, and he signs for the Barnet. That's perfect. And about the Rowett, let's look if we have someone else. Let's try to buy this guy because we have budget. We need good forward, and I like to invest in youngsters. And this guy is 20 years old, so maybe he will be another star like our Jackson. Let's offer him a 5 years contract. By the way, if we will offer a contract to the player again and again, I mean, we will cancel the offer right now and we'll offer him a contract again, then probably, most of all, the number of years the number of years listed here will be different. So if you're playing this game and wants a, let's say, 2-year contract or 1-year contract, then you can try to cancel your offers a couple of times. I'm not sure that works regularly, but that works sometimes. Okay, so his value increased after we purchased him. That's great. Let's get back to the team. Rowett is our forward, and Evans is 2000. Of course, we will not use Evans if we have person whose cost is 35 times more. Okay, so close, Jackson and Green are our main forwards. So we can probably sell someone to decrease the number of players. We have Carter listed. I think we can sell Evans. He's 35. So let's list him. We are ready to accept all minimal offers here. Okay, great. Let's move on. Gary Rowett is out for a few days, so he has just joined us. Our first game will be away game versus the Exeter. Exeter. Okay, and we need to use McDonough. Our opponent is using which tactics they are using? They're using long ball. So let's try to use direct ball. Okay, and I'm not going to use the win bonus here because I want to see the performance of my team without bonuses. And besides that, my budget is not so big. Okay, the one change here is that we will not use Joy Jones, despite he's our captain in the moment, because he's the left-sided goalkeeper, so we will use Glenn Thomas. Yes, and let's look who will be our new captain. Influence. Okay, Sorrel. Sorrel has 19 influence. As I remember, this skill affects the number of chances our team can create during the game. So as you understand, we definitely want to have a captain with the influence 18, 19, or 20. Okay, that's it. The fitness is perfect. We are ready, and let's get to the beginning of the season. And we are having a first chance on the 6th minute, but Green was unable to score. That's fine. I'm not looking to win each game. However, this game is great at the moment, but I'm looking at the result that will allow us to get to the higher league. Okay, so Jackson and Schouler are having lower scores in comparison with the others, so let's wait and probably replace them. But we have first goal scored by Close. Okay, so the first goal scorer of the Barnet in my same is the Close. Green has the yellow card. It's a good reason to replace him because I don't want to get red cards, even that if that will be accident one, and let's replace Scholar as well. So we have 12 chances in comparison to 0. So yeah, my tactics is a cheating one probably. However, maybe that's the result of the skills of my players. And Jackson had a chance as well, but our youngster didn't score, and we are having 15 chances versus 0 in total, which shows us the strength of our team. So McDonough played pretty well, and Close was man of the match again. Great. Please wait. Please wait. Hmm. Probably I will have to increase the CPU performance in the DOS box I'm using at the moment because that shouldn't take so long. The calculation of the other games result shouldn't take so long, so we shouldn't wait. We shouldn't spend time on that. I will fix it. So good. We got an awesome stats in the first game. Our performance was brilliant, so I think I don't need any additional financial motivation for my players. Okay, got here are the results. Performance on the week. Yeah, Aston Villa won the uh, Charity Shield, but then they were hammered by the Manchester United. Okay, so Gary Rowett is back. We will definitely test his skills. Let's get to the midweek fixtures, and we will play our first home game versus the Plymouth. Okay, let's use Rowett as a first backup person. We have good ratings. What's our opponents? They have in long balls. How to play with the long balls? I don't remember. Let's try pass to feet example. Okay, go, 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 Barnet. We are pushing. This is our home game, and Jackson is having his second chance, but his finish is poor. But I believe he will score a plenty of goals for us. And meanwhile, Green is scoring. Green scores, and we are winning 0-1. Nugent didn't score. Plymouth has second chance, but they didn't manage to have a goal. So we are winning 1-0 after our first half, having a big number of chances. So I want to test the robot in this game. Let's swap him with Close. Jackson is having another chance, but he blazes. It's over. That's fine, kid. You will have a patient manager here who is ready to wait until you will grow up your skills and score a lot of goals. So we have 10 chances already, but only one goal scored. I hope my forwards will raise their skills and will be able to convert more chances into the goals. Meanwhile, we have second goal and now third one. Robert is scoring his first goal in his first game after we bought him, which is perfect. Okay, let's swap. Let's say Naylor. I want our reserve players to be able to play as well. And we have fourth goal buried into the corner, scored by Green. Green is having a second goal already, and Plymouth was able to score a goal as well. Well, I don't expect my goalkeeper to play like a David Seaman or like Ederson, but yeah, I hope our forwards will score more goals than our Digweed will be not able to catch. So Green is man of the match because he scored a couple of goals, but I also want to highlight the robot. Probably he will be our main player, replacing Close in the future. Anyway, having four good goalkeepers is an excellent opportunity. So our first game's performance gave us an attendance of 1800 of visitors, which is not so good as I expected. I hope we will have more people coming to our games in the future. Okay, I will make a pause after this game and will increase the performance of the DOS box so we will be able to not waste time after each game as we have now. So far, so good. Let's take a look at the stats. All our players in defense, in midfield, and attack had better percentage than opposite ones. So we were dominating the game. Good. Okay, I think we are topping the league. Well, we are not the best one at the moment, but we are among the 5 teams having the maximum number of points. So let's save the game and make a pause. So let's continue. I managed to increase the speed of those blocks, and I hope the game will be played faster now. So it seems like I made a mistake again. I have bought a second goal defender who is not a centered guy. I have bought a right-sided defender, which is it's stupid. So let's sell him because I don't need non-centered defenders. I will keep Jones because he has high influence and because I don't want to sell the guy whom I bought at the age of 39. I know he's a non-human person, just a fictional player in this game. But anyway, I want to show him my trust because I think, yeah, so this is our fourth guy. I think managers should trust in his players, so I'm going trust in my old players. So third game is away versus the Crew Alexandra. Let's try to set a pause. So I'm back. Let's let's probably no. I will not put Robert into the main squad because Green is awesome this season so far. So let's keep this squad and Robert will be our first substitute. Like a Solskjaer in the Manchester United of Alex Ferguson. So long ball. We will use the counter attack for that style because that's the most effective style in this case. Okay, so what do we have with the condition of the players? This is great, except probably the Jackson's one. He's having 22 match fit, so yeah, he's still young. Let's put him on the bench and let the Robert play. Okay, so the Robert will play in this game. Okay, go Barnet. Evans injured and Thomas sent off. So we have one of our defenders sent off. I think we should remove one of the players should remove it. Let's remove forward, central one. Unfortunately, Robert. Unfortunately, you will have to go. Okay, wait a second. I don't have any defenders. The both player on the bench, I mean 3 players on the bench are the goalkeeper, midfielder and forward. Okay, so what should I do? I can't play with a single defender except the sweeper, or I can. Let's try to put Rover as a defender. Oh, his tackling is really bad. What should I do? Let's leave it as it is. I understand it may be not a good idea, but let's try to play with this combination of players. Maybe we will get a bunch of goals, but we are playing with counter-attack, so I hope we will be able to not lose at least and have some chances like the one Robert has now, and we are scoring. So yeah, I was right to keep him in the squad and not put him in the defense. So far we are not having any chance in the crew. Robert was so happy that he managed to get a yellow card, and we are very good in defending. As you can see, the opponent still has zero chances. Okay, so Scholler has a rating of 4, which is not acceptable at all. It means I want to replace him as soon as possible. Strange why. So let's put high routine on the field, and if we will not lose, I will be happy for that. Crew had a good chance, but they failed to score a goal. And what do we have here? Oh, high routine also has low rating as well. Let's replace Rowett because Rowett is having a yellow card and we are winning, so I do not want us to get another sending off. Meanwhile, Close has another chance and the ball is cleared off the line, so the score is still 1-0. Green is on the field and he manages to score despite he had the lowest rating among all 3 forwards from my team on the field. So we are winning 2-0 even with 2 defenders, which means we were strong enough. Oh, Green is the man of the match, but please take a look at the Thomas, who had a rating of 8 before he was dismissed, removed from the field, but still Green is the man of the game. I think our defenders are the man of the game because they managed to get us a good result. Barnet board think the same. I'm happy to hear that. So looks like we still have to wait despite the speed of the CPU has been increased. So let me increase it even more. Maybe that will help. Yeah, help it a little bit. So yeah, of course, one match ban is inevitable. Sean Close expired this week. Oh man, Sean Close is our forward. 1 year contract. Sure, 350 per week. He accepts even less. Let's check my team for the contracts to ensure I will not have the same situation again. Okay, wait a second. I will fix that issue. Is there a way to check the contracts? Okay, by the way, what do we have with a financial point of view? So we have 82 thousands of pounds left. I think that's fine. No, there is no way to check the contracts. Okay. So let's check the contracts year 3. Okay, so we should substitute the suspended Thomas and we have a Greaser. Glyn Greaser back from the injury. Oh, no, not with this much fit. Not with this much fit. So Jones is getting back to the squad. Okay, so year 3, year 3, year 6, year 3, year 4, Year 4, Year 3, Year 2 for the nailer, Year 2 for the oxbrow, and for the pape, Year 5, Year 6, Year 2. By the way, Schouler is having an awesome skills, as you can see, but his rating this season is really low. That's the proof of the fact that the skills in this game are not the main criteria to evaluate the players properly. So year 4 and Thomas year 6. Great. We don't have any other players. Oh, and here's the first round of the Coca-Cola Cup. There are 2 legs, and first one will be played away versus the Rochdale. So we have full squad. Sorrel is our captain. Our fitness is on a good level, great, and our opposite is playing long ball, so we will exploit the counter-attack style again. Naylor clear of the defense, and our midfielder opens his number of his records for the Barnet, scoring first goal under my command. We are leading 1-0. What do we have here? Schouler doesn't look too good. A second game in a row. I can understand the low rating of Jones because he's a left defender, as you may remember, but what about the Schouler? So let's replace the Schouler if he doesn't fit the game for any reason. But it's good that Coca-Cola Cup game has 2 games in each leg except of the final because there is an opportunity to make mistake and so on and so on. So we are slowly winning. Let's replace the green and let play the Jackson 10 more minutes. Our youngster should practice and we are winning our first away game in this cup, which is very good. Okay, no one from our club was selected for the international game, which is not surprising. We're in the bottom league. Okay, I'm waiting for the Glyn Creaser to get back because I'm going to try him in our defense. Okay, so let's replace Schouler because he didn't play well in the last couple of games. So let's swap him with the Hayrettin. Hayrettin. Hakan is a Turkish name. However, he's English player. Okay, let's move on. Our next fixture is home versus the Huddersfield. They're using long ball again, so we will use the counter attack and we'll wait for another win because we should win the majority of our home games, I think, because we want the visitors of the Underhill Stadium to have a lot of joy and to come here to the stadium again and again. What do we have? We don't have any goals yet, and we have Hayrettin and Naylor with the low ratings, but we are hoping that the close will score a goal or a green who's having a chance now and he scores. By the way, this game we have a record number of attendance. We have almost 2,000 of visitors on our home game. Meanwhile, Huddersfield scores from their first chance, and it's 1-1 at the moment, despite number of chances is 6-1. Let's put Jackson instead of Rowett. Rowett was good in the past games, but now we need to change the situation. Let's put Schouler back to the field again instead of Hyretine. And we're having a goal right after I've replaced a couple of players. So close, managed to score a second goal. That was close. Aha. We are winning the game, and Barnet is able to keep the number of chances they got from the Huddersfield to 1. So Huddersfield scored their only chance, but we have Close, we have Green, and those guys scored 2 goals, and we won our next game. And we keep winning all our games in the Liga 3, which is really, really good. There are plenty of players in the Championship Manager 93. I mean, plenty of good players, but most of them are located in the top leagues, so I don't know any strong players who can be signed to this team of mine. We are the only team that won all 4 games. Great. What about the goal scorers? Green, close. So, I mean, I will not, I will play the usual way I play. An example, I will try to buy, what a one expensive guy. I will try to buy players according to my scout recommendation and from the ratings. Mark Sale has managed to score 4 goals. Let's add him to the shortlist. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We have another game played away versus the Wycombe. All our players are ready to play. Glenn Creaser is 75% match fit. What about the other players? So Hewitt, no, not Hewitt. Cooper, Grison. Jones. Okay, never mind. What do we have here? So seems like both Hyretine and Schouler are having low ratings, so let's see if they will not change their performance numbers. Then I will look for the other players here. Jackson was not able to score a single goal yet, but he's very young, so he still have a lot of time to change that. Okay, let's play versus the Wycombe. They're playing in passing style, so we will use the long ball tactics. And as you can see, we're playing much better again, having 3 chances versus 0 in the first half of the game. 4, 5, 6, and Robert has a chance. He races clear and scores our first goal away on the Adams Park. The ratings are good. Hyretine is playing not very well. Let's swap him again because that's the only way for me at the moment to see who is better and who is not. Robert is making a double, scoring a second goal. Scholler managed to find the chance after coming from the bench, and we have third goal dispatched in beyond the goalkeeper, scored by the Newson. Newson, who is Newson? It's our midfielder. No, our defender, number 5. Okay, I think we should give our youngster a chance to play. Let's swap close with Jackson. We are winning. I'm sure that we will not lose our advantage. So we have 0 chances versus 10 chances versus 0. And what we see here, Nilsson, our defender, is the man of the match. Meanwhile, Scholler and Jackson played not very well, but attendance. Oh, our attendance is lower than Wickham one. Let's check now what is our average attendance in comparison to the other teams from the league, by the way. I thought I will be able to play much faster to have much more games completed here. At this moment, manager of the month is not me, despite I won all games. And what is the achievement of Doncaster? What is the achievement of Doncaster? So they lost 2 games out of from 5. So okay, I have no idea. Let's look at the average gates. So we are below the average. We have 14th result, but we have time to change it. Okay, next game is the away versus the Cambridge. I like Cambridge. This is a great team. Let's look at their tactics. They're playing direct ball, so we will use the counter attacks today. Let's look at the fitness of our team. Oxborough should be replaced, I guess. Greaser is not fit yet. Let's hear it play. Let Scholler play again instead of Naylor, who is not fit, and let Rowett sit on the bench and give Jackson a chance. So we have another away game versus the Cambridge. We keep creating the chances. Cambridge struggle to do anything. We have 8 chances versus 1 at the moment, so I expect a goal in the first half. We have 11 chances in the first half of the game, and it's 0-0. I wonder what's the real reason for that. Is it the performance of their goalkeeper, who has 4 rating, by the way, or is it a bad performance of our forwards? Jackson and Close having rating of 7, but despite that, we still struggle to score a single goal. I think we should put Robert to the field. Meanwhile, Cambridge was trying to score the goal, but they failed, and we are having our first goal. Scholler scores a goal. So let's swap Green, who is having a lower rating at the moment, and put Robert on the field. And let's also replace Hyretine. Yeah, seems like Hyretine is regularly playing with the worse ratings than other midfielders, so he's our candidate for the future bench position. Cambridge managed to score 5 minutes before the end of the game, and the game is 1-1. We have injury of the Hodl. He's okay though. That's fine because we don't have any replacements yet. And that's our first draw. Despite we had 15 chances versus the 4, it's 1-1. Close was man of the match game. He proves the fact that I've made a right choice by putting him in the main 11. By the way, Jackson played much better than the robot, so I think I've made a good choice by putting him in the starting 11. No transfer news this week, by the way. What about our finances? Ah, they are on the same level. That's great. Okay, so let's move on. We have second game versus the Rochdale in the Coca-Cola Cup. I am sure we will have no problems with that. So I think we can even use our substitute here. Let's keep Hewitt and probably let Jones play as well. I will risk here instead of Hodl. Let's use Naylor probably due to the fitness parameter, and let Jackson play in the starting 11, and let's give close bench time on the bench. Let McDonough play. It's a good chance for our backup forward to play. I expect a win, or at least we will not lose. So I don't think we should have any problems here, but it's a cup game and the surprise can come anyway. Jones slides the ball and he scores. Jones is our 39-year-old player. Having his only second game for the Barnet, and he scores a second goal. As you remember, that's the guy who is left-sided defender, and I told already that I don't want to sell him, and that's one of the reasons why. That's great. I adore such situations. We have one more goal from the Naylor, so we are easily winning. I think we can swap a couple of players and to give our, let's swap Green. Let's swap Sorrel, who is constantly playing. No captain selected. Yeah, let Schouler be our captain. So, yeah, Jones is the main signing of the season so far. 39-year, minimal transfer fee. And McDonough managed to score. First game for the team, I mean first official game for the Barnet, and he scores. Rowett gets us 4 goals, and we are smashing the Rochdale with 4-2-0. Wait a second, Jackson had another chance, but he still cannot score. But that's fine. He's too young. McDonough is the man of the game, which is really good, and Hyretine is having a 5 rating of 5. Sad to see that, but we will search for a better midfielder in the future. At the moment, we don't need that. Okay, Bolton is our next club. Draw. Let's check their division. Division 1. I'm happy to see the opponent from the top Liga, to be honest, from the top per Liga, because that is a good chance to test our skills versus the stronger teams. Haritin is out for a few days. I planned to replace him anyway. Home game versus the Hartlepool. As I remember, the Hartlepool is somewhere on the top of the league. Oh, they were on the top of the league, and now they are seventh. Anyway, it's a decent team playing with long ball. So Jones has a first goal in 2 games. Wrong description of the stats. Okay, that's fine anyway. So let's use Oxbrow. Let's use Thomas. Yeah, but Jones, we're ready. I am ready to use you as soon as we will need that. Okay, we need 6 players. 6 will be our Huddle. 12 is our Barnet. The number of substitutes is limited here, so that's the main reason why we need to search for players that are able to play in 2 positions. In example, both as a defender and midfielder, or as a midfielder and as attacker. So we'll use Green. We will not use Jackson. We'll use Close, and let's use McDonough as a substitute because he was man of the game in the previous game. He was the best one. Okay. So home game for us. That means that I'm expecting a win. And Hoddle is through on goal, and we have first goal for Barnet. Score it on 14th minute. Another one comes after a couple of minutes, scored by Green. A great result. Robert tripped in the area, but we didn't get a penalty. That's fine because we're winning. We're having a plenty of chances. 9 versus 0 at the moment, and I'm completely satisfied with the result of the game so far. So first half brings us awesome result. However, the attendance is pretty low. Only 11 hundredths of people. Well, we still be creating a show for our visitors. And third goal proves that. So we have 17, 18 chances, and fourth goal for the Barnet scored by Close. Yeah, what a perfect game. I believe the people who didn't visit this game will change their opinion in the future. They will would like to visit this game. They would like to change their opinion and visit this game. Okay, so let's put a couple of our players to play. By the way, Scholler is our captain despite his influence rating is lower than the Sorrel's one. We have an abnormal amount of changes in this game, so maybe the Sorrel will be our captain in the future. We have another goal from Green. It's 5-0 at the moment, and we're smashing our opponents. So I think I will have to be the manager of the second month. Hodl is the man of the game. However, we have several players with a rating of 8, which is an awesome result. A good result. Barnet board is also thinking in the same way. So I'm sure we're topping the Liga. Let's check that. Uh-huh. Okay, what do we see here? We see a perfect situation. 6 game, 1 out of 7, and 1 draw. Only 1 draw.